Before I start this video today, I want to remind everybody to come over to my Patreon channel. I'll be putting up another video probably tomorrow, and I'm hoping to do another video after that, probably by this weekend. So I'm hoping to do 2 videos a week for everybody on Patreon. Come on over. I think it's like $3 to join, and we can talk a little bit more about some of the issues that are plaguing this great country. It is Tuesday, July 14th, 2020. I'm up here in Big Bear, California. 81 degrees, absolutely stunning day up here. And we wanted to come up here, take a break, just get away from the rat race. And I got to tell you, it's very, very busy up here. People just getting out of the cities, getting out of the rat race, coming up here, trying to get some fresh air, and just going for a hike, a walk, taking the boat out of the water. They're just trying to feel some amount of freedom with everything that is going on. But I got to tell you, the state of California is falling into the ocean as I make this video. It is falling apart. It is collapsing financially. It is collapsing socially. You know, all the parks up here, where you would park normally, everything is closed. They will not allow you to park anywhere. So you've got to pull over, park on the side of the road. Many of the hotels are closed. All the restaurants, it's takeout only. And it's just really doing an economic disservice to the fine people up here in Big Bear and across the state of California. But we're going to make the best of it. But again, it is so sad to see how far the state of California has fallen. Really, really sad to see such a beautiful state fall. Dow Jones up 556 points today. If you believe everything is okay, you are sadly mistaken. You know, look at yesterday. We were up 550 points. The market coughed up over 500 to close up 10. Today we close up 556 points. Yesterday it was all in the bad news of the economic shutdown here in California. Today, what's the good news? I believe the good news is for these markets is that they know that more stimulus is coming. Not that the economy is going to get better. Just think about it. One day they have a cure for this infection, market goes up. Another day, the California economy closes, market goes down. Today, it's going to be Caterpillar, had a good quarter, so everything's okay. In reality, this market knows that more stimulus is coming. This market, or these markets, are addicted to the artificial injections. And I'm here to tell you, you may believe everything is okay because the Dow Jones was up 556 points today. To me, this is just another warning sign of the volatility telling you and I that this thing is going to get very, very messy. I didn't really get to watch much news today as I've been traveling, but I took a few minutes, made some notes, and I just want to go over a few things with you. When we got up here today, we talked to a local resident up here. I'm not going to name any names. Very nice person. Works in the hospitality industry right up here. And we were just talking to her, and this person was bragging that literally they had $5 in their checking account, and then they had $1,205 in their checking account because this person, not knowing that they just got a $1,200 stimulus check a month ago from the U.S. government. And this was just right out of one of my videos. She told us that, you know, she blew the money. I have to admit, I blew the money. I got the $1,200. I went to Ross. I bought a bunch of clothes. Me and my boyfriend went out to dinner. We went out and had drinks. I blew the money, and now it's all gone. I mean, it was right out of one of my videos. This is the average American today. And now that same person today was telling us that she got a massive rent increase, and she doesn't know what she's going to do. And I want to tell you that story because I don't want you to be this person. These type of people are in for a nightmare. They have no idea what's happening in these markets. They have no idea what's happening in the economy other than that they're broke and that they don't have money to pay their rent, their car payments, but they have the money to buy a big screen TV. They have the money to go to Ross. They have the money to go blow Walmart. They have the money to go blow out on restaurants and champagne. These people have no idea what is coming. And these are the people that are going to be hurt the most. And I don't want any of you to be one of these people. Whether you hate me, whether you like me, whether you troll me, call me names, criticize me, judge me. Look, I don't want to see you get hurt. Okay? I love America. I love the people of America. I don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me, but I don't want to see you get hurt. I don't want to see you be a victim of what's coming. And this young lady is right now a victim, and she doesn't even know it, but she's starting to wake up. Like, the rent just went up. My car needed a repair. Any money that I had, I'm back to zero. So, you know, you've got to take responsibility for you. There's a lot of people out there, you have nobody to blame but you. You had opportunity to put money away, prepare, you didn't. People thought that the music was going to play forever, the party would last forever, and it's winding down. You know it, I know it, this is why we've been preparing. Here's an article today on CNBC. Minimum wage workers cannot afford rent in any U.S. state. These people are in massive trouble, just like this young lady today. She already, right now, is feeling the pain, but has no idea how bad things are going to get. Look, what if, this is a seasonal town, all the hotels are closed, takeout at the restaurants, when the ski lodges open up, if they don't allow that to happen, do you know how many people will be annihilated right here in San Bernardino County, in Big Bear, California, if those lodges don't open up? What will these people do? The average consumer, the average American, has been living paycheck to paycheck and now living benefit check to benefit check. No savings or very little savings. And the people that did have some savings have blown through it because of what's happening with this economy. And many people are going to be left with zero. Let me bring this up. Yesterday, somebody wrote me on Facebook and said, JB, questioning me about inflation, saying that the dollar is under no pressure, there's no inflation. In fact, his dollar is stretching farther than it ever has before. Now, please, to that individual, whatever you are smoking, whatever you are taking, get off of it. Because if you cannot see the inflation that has been taking place in the last 12 months, you're beyond help. Here's an article on The Hedge today. Consumer prices soar by most in 11 years in June on rebound in fuel costs. And so I made just a couple little notes here on some of the things that prices increased in, and you could pretty much say everything. There was also an article regarding the same topic today on the Wall Street Journal titled U.S. June Consumer Prices Rose Sharply as Reopenings Prompted More Buying. And I'll just point out a few that I highlighted. Food and grocery prices soared. Energy up. Apparel up. Medical care up. Airline fares up. Hotel stays up. Gasoline in the month of June rose 12.3%. But this person, and look, I don't know if they have some kind of condition and they're living on another planet. I don't know. I don't want to make fun of this person. But please, if you're watching this today, wake up. The inflation that we're seeing in America, the devaluation of the U.S. dollar is unlike we have ever seen before. Dining out last month up another 0.5%. And remember, it's been going up every month before that. So to these people out there that say that there's no inflation, that their dollar is stretching, wow, I don't know what to tell you. But I live in the real world like most people watching this video. CNBC today, back to work bonuses can't replace the $600 boost in unemployment, economists say. There are more unemployed Americans right now than there are jobs. You know, if you listen to the television, they're going to tell you about 18 million people are unemployed. The real number is over 40 million people. You know, I'm up here. It's beautiful. It's stunning. It's peaceful. It's quiet. And when you're up here, you just think like nothing bad is happening, nothing bad can happen. But let me tell you, this state and the United States of America is in very, very, very big trouble. And many of you have commented in the comment section down below with your banks closing, the ATMs closing, the bank not having enough money when you go in to pull out cash, limited amount. You know, I've been reading a few articles, and there are people out there that believe that the banks are using this infection as an excuse to close down those ATMs, to close down some of those branches. Look, I think they're closing many of those branches down because these banks are in very, very big trouble. You know, I didn't see the earnings today. Some banks were probably up. Some banks were probably down. Look, these numbers that we're getting, whether it's unemployment, the job numbers, the banking numbers, these quarterly corporate numbers, I don't believe any of it. These numbers are so out there that I don't believe any of it at this point. All I have to do is drive into Los Angeles. All I have to do is drive into Riverside. All I have to drive into is parts of my area in the Palm Springs area, and I see the economic devastation taking place right now. And as I've said, I don't care if the Dow Jones went up 5,000 points today. It has no effect on the real economy. People are hurting. People are continuing to lose their jobs. We'll get the job numbers this Thursday. Probably going to be over 1 million jobless claims again when we get those numbers this Thursday. We are bleeding jobs horrifically, and yet the stock market continues to go up. But why? Because the Fed is pumping it with tons of money. It's buying stocks. It's creating massive debt, and it is a huge illusion, and people who believe in this illusion are going to pay a severe price. Again, if you believe everything is okay because the Dow Jones was up 556 points today, I feel sorry for you. When I see the volatility like we're seeing from yesterday to today, the Dow Jones up 556 points based on really nothing. Wow, the average American is being wiped out, middle class being obliterated, homeless everywhere, stores and businesses closing up everywhere. All I have to do is take a drive through here in Big Bear, see what's happening. Lots of people here, but they're on the water, they're jogging, they're walking, but many of the restaurants are closed up, or it's takeout only. Many of the hotels all closed up. So how are they making money? This is a big mess, and it's going to get a lot messier. And now we may have to pay people to actually go back to work, if you can even figure that out. But unfortunately, most people aren't going to have a job to even go back to. Get ready for wage cuts. Get ready for higher taxes. Get ready for what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot stress that enough. Again, it's calm and peaceful here in Big Bear. It might be wherever you're at too, but you don't have to go very, very far to see the disruptions that are taking place economically here in America. Some of the most affluent shopping areas in America look like zombie land. There's just nothing there. Ghost towns, tumbleweeds rolling down the streets. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to wrap it up right there today. Look, you do have to have balance in your life. Get out, go for a walk, go for a hike. I can't stress that enough. It's great just to be out here amongst the trees and the wildlife and the water, and just be out here just getting some fresh air. It really is good for you mentally, physically, and spiritually. There is a lot of bad news out there, and you need to be preparing mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Things are peaceful, ladies and gentlemen, but they're not going to stay peaceful. Things are going to get crazy. Most of you already know that. For the people that don't, wake up.